Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. So, we are continuing on with our base expansion. I've just realised that I need to get rid of this little plan down here, because we're not going to be acting on that plan. Okay, so we're doing essentially some base improvements overall. We're putting down some slate flagstones so that we can move around the base a lot faster. We're also trying to work on getting ourselves a decent prisoner room. We've got it set to doing excellent quality or better beds. So it's going to take us a while to get there, because it is a pretty hefty task to actually achieve that level. We can get to about superior, but I feel like because we've not got a prisoner right now and we're in no particular rush, we can just keep doing this. I mean, we've got 810 wood to spend doing that. And it's a construction task at the end of the day, which constantly gets our colonists doing something that progresses their skills just a little bit. Renfield is currently working on getting ourselves machining. From there we can go to microelectronics basics, upgrade our research, and take it from there. We're pretty much heading towards gun turrets at this stage, so yeah, we might want to think about how we want to improve our power when it comes to that. I think it's probably just going to be another solar generator. I don't think there's any boomalop in the area, to be honest, but that might be worth it if we do, because we can harvest chem fuel from those, and from a previous run that was actually a reasonable strategy. We got boom rats, we just don't have boomalopes. I don't think you can milk boom rats, so might be worth a try to see if we can, but yeah, who knows. How's our food? Our food's a bit eh. We've got enough rice to make a few fine meals. We've run out of human meat, so we are due another raid so we can eat some victims, but we'll see. I'm tempted for some of these beds, like this one. Why don't we just reinstall a superior one and deconstruct this one, and then just make ourselves a new order for an excellent bed. Excellent. There we go. We might as well, if we're doing constant deconstructions, we might as well just improve the beds that are inside our hospital. So if we get a superior bed, at the very least, then we'll swap it out with the good ones that are in here. So eventually we'll probably have all superior beds inside our hospital. Speaking of the hospital, we do eventually want some sterile tiles in there. I think we are now lacking the steel required. Yeah. So we're going to need an order for that. Where is the nearest steel vein to us? Actually, quite far. It's over here by the looks of things. We've got this ship chunk. We can deconstruct that. That'll get us some steel. Mostly components though, I think. But it's worthwhile nonetheless. I guess what we'll do then is we will... Oh wow. That's a vein and a half right there. I wouldn't consider this connected, but okay. It's not adjacent. I feel that it should be, but... Yeah, that steel vein right there. Jesus, I think that might actually be the largest one I've ever seen. But we'll get that worked on then, I guess. Because we do need the steel. I think we've still got orders for a lot of deadfall traps, so it's going to come in some use, as well as, of course, the steel for the sterile tiles. You're a superior bed. Okay, so I'm going to reinstall you in here. Deconstruct you instead. And build a copy there. Make sure that it is excellent quality. And there's a superior one there as well. So we're going to deconstruct you. Reinstall you in there. Move you later, of course. And build a copy there. And say build an excellent quality one. Thank you. And we've just improved our hospital somewhat. As far as our hospital was concerned, I guess what we could do, since we're not actually going to be putting down the flooring for now. What we could do is build some plant pots. Ooh, rare thrombos. Let's say these are going to be good quality. I think good quality is fine. So build me some good quality plant pots, please. 3 should do. I want some artwork in here eventually. This place has to be beautiful, essentially, because people are going to spend... Well, if they are here, they're going to be spending a lot of time here, so they need to be in a room that they find beautiful, so it actually puts them in a good mood. Especially if our doctor ends up neglecting individuals that are there. Okay. And I think we've got plenty of sandstone to make sure that that happens. So that should work quite nicely. Okay. I think for the time being, do I want to hold this door open? The reason it's closed is essentially to stop manhunter packs and, of course, raiders from coming in. But if there's no raiders here, we could just leave it open for ease of access, really. Hey, we got an excellent bed. Alright, so that's going to be reinstalled there. Your superior. I think we are done with moving quality beds over. Superior, superior, superior. Yeah. So this one needs deconstructing, so I can move the bed there. But that will come in time. Have we deconstructed those ship chunks? I think we have. Yeah, it looks to be the case. Alright, fair enough. Just checking. We need at least maybe 200 steel to make sure that we've got enough for the sterile tiles. I think it's like 3 per tile, so we really don't need that much, of course, but I'd like a bit of excess nonetheless, so getting everybody to work on that will be great. Leslie's working on making sure that we've got a decent tile to move on at all times. 100% move speed is pretty sweet. So we want to make sure this is as slow as possible as well. Unfortunately, the rough slate is 93%. So in that regard, we've actually made it pretty easy for them to move along. We need to slow them down a bit. Oh, masterwork! Wow. Okay. I don't know if that actually changes anything except for the value of the room. But, because I don't know if these actually have a beauty stat attached to them. I think it's the plant that you put in. Yeah. But the value itself actually improves the impressiveness of the room, so in that regard, it is worthwhile. But yeah, you don't see that very often. We do eventually want to think about putting plant pots in everybody's rooms as well. And also, on a similar note, we want to make sure that both the prison room and the hospital have access to cooling and heating. So let's build copies there. Put the heater there, put the heater there. And we'll turn them off depending on whatever season we find ourselves in, but might as well build them now with the steel that we're gathering. Renfield is almost done with machining. I'm so excited for him to be done with that so we can get ourselves microelectronics so that we can boost up our research speed. That'll be glorious, and that also, of course, needs steel and components, both of which we have in reasonable abundance. Okay. What you going to do for us here, Leslie? Superior. Nice. A war merchant and another superior. A caravan from Tokubo of the Ridge is approaching. They sound like tribespeople. They are a war merchant. Okay. They are indeed tribespeople. And machining is finished. Wonderful. Right, so we will set microelectronics to go. And we will wait on... I'm going to deconstruct that. Wait on the traders to arrive so that we can sell some stuff to them. We don't really have too much, but we can maybe take some medicine or something like that from them. That'd be okay. I'm sure we've got something to sell them. Yeah, I mean, we plan on producing just human leather clothing, I think, so we can sell all of our other leathers if they'll take them. With being a war merchant, I'm not sure if they will. Oh, you're hanging down there. Damn it. Alright, well, our warden is Bon Jovi. He's actually quite close. So, go talk to Wool, please. And see what we can get from you. He's selling cobras. I don't think we really want cobras. We'll sell the knives. You know what? If you've got guns, do you have guns? No, of course you don't. You're tribes people. Oh, yeah. Sell clubs. The Iqua. I think we'll keep one melee weapon around. The Iqua would be the one, because I'm just pretty much going on the value of the object here as far as the weapons efficiency is concerned. We're going to get rid of the short bows. We've got one revolver. Yeah, and then we'll sell... Do I want to keep the revolver or the pump shotgun? I don't think I need both. I just need one ranged weapon for our next colonist. And one melee weapon just in case he's a brawler. So... I'll keep them both. I can't decide, to be honest, because the issue is that if we give them a shotgun, which is probably arguably a better weapon, it's got worse range, and we're mostly 90% of the time going to be fighting out in our kill box where range is key, so I'm not sure. We'll keep the shoddy t-shirt here because it actually can be worn if we end up getting tattered apparel. Same goes for the synthread pants. The toque we will get rid of. We seem to be already well equipped as far as clothing is concerned. Wooden war mask. Ooh. An artistically terrifying war mask hides the wearer's face and makes them more confident. Does it actually give you pain shock threshold? Oh, interesting. You can actually give that to somebody who's got wimp then, I guess, and they'll go down a lot slower. Most people with wimp just go after the first hit though, so I'm not sure whether an extra 10% would make a difference there, but and it lowers their beauty. Interesting. Good to know. Well, we can get 91 silver from them. I don't think there's anything we want to buy. Maybe the steel helmet, actually. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Somebody ought to wear that. But yeah, we would want to get some decent medicine, but they're only selling herbal, which we can harvest around the map, and we'd want decent guns, of which they're also not selling because they're tribes people, so I think that is fine. We need to haul that immediately. I think that's the only thing that we've actually got to take from them, so yeah, we sold 90 silver's worth of stuff and then spent 200 on that helmet. Somebody's going to wear it, hopefully one of the people who's not already wearing headgear, since that would just be inefficient. Yeah, Bon Jovi's just picked it up and dropped his dead man's toque on the ground, which is, it's annoying. Have we got a good tailor? No, not really. We've got a 4 with a passion. So we could do with finding ourselves a decent tailor at some point. Psychic drone. Every colonist of the male gender winces in pain. That would be Renfield and the gang. It's going to be a -15 debuff. Not taking him below the minor break there. Same goes for you. You are hungry though, so you'll get bumped up as well. And you are female. You are female. And you are male. You're going right smack bang on the minor break there, actually. But I think we can make Alucard feel well enough to not hate us. Are you actually coming into my base just to eat pemmican? Fair enough. You do you, I guess. Seems like a bit of a waste of time, but go for it. I guess we've given them access at the end of the day. Okay. So yeah, this is frozen on 96%. I don't know if there's any more heal root in the local area. It might have frozen over and died, to be honest. And of course we had that massive fire as well, which has probably burnt away a lot of it. So yeah, I mean, we've still got 17 proper medicine, so at the end of the day, we aren't really struggling for medicinal items. We are all good. Renfield is on that minor break, though. Annoyingly enough. We actually... We could do with a clear snow area, is what we could do. We don't really have one. So let's clear the snow as a 2-wide path around the base. Because there's no point having any floors whatsoever if they are covered in snow. Eventually, when we get like toxic fallout, I'll just roof the area off, but for now, I'm just gonna take this job here. Probably should just roof it off. Like, this job gets done on its own if you do that. But I like the idea of giving our workers something extra to do, because they really don't have much. So on the flagstone, the walk speed is 100%, but the snow has actually reduced the walk speed down to 62. It's good for our kill box, but not very good for our flooring at all. And it's not going to go away anytime soon as well, so... A herd migration of elephants is coming through. Holy crap, 35 elephants. Oh boy. Yeah, just, don't panic. Don't panic. Stay away. Ah, I was really worried there that they might actually trigger a deadfall trap and enter manhunter mode. That would suck so badly. Skunk, are you alright? Sleeping in the river? Fair enough. You do you. I feel like our beds have not been worked on in quite some time. I suppose we've got more flagstone to do. That seems to be the job at hand at the moment. We've got this corner here and this little bit there, so once that's done, it's back to beds all together. And how much is it for each one? 4 for each tile of flagstone, and we've got 20, so need a little bit more. We're going to need a lot more anyway, because eventually I'm going to doubly thicken up all of that flagstone tile. Okay, all of the rats in the local area are going to try and murder us. Let me close that hold open order and make sure... Yeah, Alucard, come help us fire at that rat. You, Bon Jovi, melee attack that rat. You're going to have to fight your way back, unfortunately. You can probably run now that you've stabbed and shot it. It won't be able to catch up to you. Uh-oh. My mouse has gone dead. That's a problem. Oh boy. Alright, hang on a second, guys. And boop. Alright. I have control over the world again. Wonderful. Okay, so we won. Looks like Renfield, you have to stand there. Vlad, you stand there. Leslie's already got a shot on, so I'm just going to let him go. Now he doesn't, so go there, please. Yep, you're in the right spot. Okay. As for you two, make your way back. There's plenty more rats on the way. How's Renfield doing? Just a little bite. You got quite a lot of bites and scratches there. You've lost a thumb as well. Oh boy. That is not great. I don't think there's many more rats, to be honest. Okay, Bon Jovi, you go there. Alucard, you stand there. They're not very hard to kill either as well, so... Realistically, we don't even need our entire squad here. But, I mean, it's better to have them and not need them. Go there. To block. Beautiful. Alright. I think we're all free and clear. If there's any more, then we've got our doors to block. So everybody, apparently eat your meals. Get into those hospital beds, please. And who is our doctor? That would be Leslie. Already doctoring. Good. You do that. Give everybody proper medicine, because honestly... No, you are not going to bed. Sorry, mate. Have you... Oh, you're still set to... No, he needs proper medicine. Go get him proper medicine. He's actually missing a thumb. So if you wouldn't mind. And Renfield. I know your master calls you to do work, but... Seriously, dude. Rest until healed. How is it? 1.67. Yeah, that's not a medicine required injury, I wouldn't say. Alucard's already fully healed. Wonderful. Set you back to normal medicine. Bon Jovi's been tended to. Good. No more bleeding. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. And you're fine. Okay. We got that relatively unscathed, I would say. Which is pretty good. This needs finishing off at some point. And all of these rats don't actually need to be hauled urgently because they're currently... Oh no, it's actually 5 degrees in there, so maybe they do need to be hauled urgently. People have been making snowmen. Don't know when they found time to do that because I've had a lot of work for you guys to do. Goddamn slackers. Alright. Nice little bit of rat meat. They don't really give you that much, I don't think. It was from 648 to 660. So I mean, it's very minimal. But they die practically in one shot. So I mean, better than nothing, I suppose. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end it off here. If you have enjoyed the content and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button. And that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.